When I was young, I thought life was simple. My father had money, so I did not worry. I did not study much. I did not work. I had everything I wanted. If I saw something nice, I asked my father, and he bought it for me. My friends told me to plan for the future, but I laughed. Why should I work? Why should I worry? My father had money, and that was enough. Every morning I woke up late. I had breakfast in bed. I watched TV for hours. Sometimes I went out with friends. We ate at the best restaurants. We wore expensive clothes. We drove fast cars. Life was easy and fun. I thought it would always be like this. I never thought about money. I never thought about work. When I wanted to travel, I traveled. When I wanted new shoes, I bought them. When I wanted a new phone, I got the best one. My father paid for everything. I did not think about how hard he worked. I did not ask him about his business. I only enjoyed my life. I only thought about today. I never thought about tomorrow. One day my father called me. He looked serious and told me to sit down. "Son, we need to talk," he said. I smiled and said, "Yes, father." But his face did not change. He was not happy. He was not joking. I felt a little nervous, but I did not know why. My father was always kind. He never said no to me. But that day, something was different. He took a deep breath and looked at me. "You are not a child anymore," he said. "You must think about your future." I laughed. "Father, I have everything I need." He shook his head. "No, my son. You have everything because I work hard. But life is not always easy. One day, things may change." I did not understand. I thought he was worrying for no reason. "Do not worry, father," I said. "Nothing will change." But he did not smile. He looked at me for a long time. Then he said, "We will see." The next morning, I woke up late as always. I stretched, picked up my phone, and saw many messages from my friends. They wanted to go out. I smiled, got ready, wore my best clothes, sprayed expensive perfume, and walked downstairs. But in the living room, my father was waiting. His face was serious. "Sit down," he said. "Father, I have plans." I sighed. He did not care. He looked straight at me. "You are not a boy anymore. You must learn about life." I rolled my eyes. "Father, I know about life." "No, you do not," he said firmly. Then he said something strange. "Come with me." I followed him outside. He walked to his car. I sat next to him, confused. He drove without saying a word. The city looked different that morning. I noticed people walking fast, workers cleaning the streets, men selling food on the roadside. I had never looked at these things before. After some time, my father stopped the car in an area I had never visited. The buildings were old. The streets were not clean. People looked tired. My father pointed at a man selling fruit. "Look at him," he said. "He wakes up at dawn. He works all day. He does not rest. He does not complain. He works to feed his family." Then he showed me a small shop where an old woman was sewing clothes. "She has been working for 40 years, he said. "She does not have much money, but she works hard every day." I looked at her. She was tired, but she did not stop. She kept working. I had never thought about people like this before. "You see now," my father asked. Life is not easy for everyone. Some people work hard every day. But you, my son, have never worked a single day. For the first time in my life, I felt small. Something inside me had changed. Back at his office, my father looked at me. Do you know what I do every day? He asked. I shrugged. You work. Yes, he nodded. But do you know how hard I work? I wake up early. I make big decisions. I solve problems. I take care of this company. And I do all of this for you. I stayed quiet. Then he handed me a small notebook. From tomorrow, you will work here. I laughed. Me? Work? Yes, he said seriously. You will start from the bottom. You will learn. I was shocked. But I don't need to work. You do, he said firmly. Because one day, I will not be here. And then what will you do? His words shook me. I had never thought about life without my father. But now, I had no choice. Tomorrow, my life would change. The next morning, I woke up early. It felt strange. I dressed quickly and went downstairs. My father gave me a small bag. Your lunch, he said. Lunch? Can't I eat at a restaurant? I asked. He shook his head. Workers bring their own lunch. Today, you are a worker. At the office, I was introduced to Mr. William. He gave me a desk and a pile of papers. You will check these, he said. Find mistakes. Work fast. At first, it seemed easy. But after an hour, my head hurt. The numbers looked the same. My eyes burned. Everyone around me worked without rest. This was not my old life. This was work. By lunchtime, I was exhausted. I opened my bag. The food was simple, nothing fancy. I ate quietly. The other workers ate quickly too and returned to work. No fun, no long breaks, just work. For the first time, I felt respect. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. Slowly, I got better. My mistakes became fewer. Mr. Williams sometimes even said, "Good job." Those two words felt better than any gift I had ever received. I began to respect my father's work. He was not just a man with money. He was a man who built something with his own hands. One evening, he called me to his office. He looked at me and said, "You have changed. At first, you were lazy. You did not care about work. But now you understand." Then he handed me a small key. "This is your office." I was shocked. "My office?" "Yes," he nodded. "You are ready for more responsibility. You have worked hard. Now it is time to take the next step." I held the key. It was not just a key. It was trust. Looking back, I laugh at my old self. I thought life was easy. I thought money was simple. But I was wrong. Life is work. Life is effort. Life is building something with your own hands. My father taught me that. And now, I am ready for the future, not because I have money, but because I have learned how to earn it.